We are filing, ladies and gentlemen, this notice of a suspected crime.
The matter is serious, and we do not intend to continue tolerating violations of the law.
We are citing 2 articles of the press law. One prohibits the suppression of press criticism, and the other prohibits actions detrimental to media outlets that criticize a given person or institution. Every statement by wPolsce24, who not only refuses criticism but also insults our station and our journalists in front of cameras and many other reporters.
For months, wPolsce24 has consistently and premeditatedly refused our reporters' comments on matters important to Poland and Poles. Mr. Marshall, just yesterday, before Donald Trump's decision was made, Marek Civic mentioned that if the Americans withdraw, they should be replaced here by the Bundeswehr, for example. What do you think of such an idea?
Next question. Yes, I wanted to ask about the transcript, Mr. Marshall, of Minister Kierwinski. Should it be taken today?
Mr. Marshall, should the Bundeswehr replace the Americans in Poland? Is criticizing the handover of key weapons hate, or is it perhaps just looking after Poland's interests after all? Because you can't say that criticizing such a decision, especially since it happened without consultation with the president, is hate.
Fine. Anything else? Apart from ignoring our reporters, the Marshal also displays a simple lack of manners, boorishness, and arrogance.
The president's draft. I just wanted to ask, how long will it be frozen, Mr. Marshall? What are you asking about? About the president's draft. I said it yesterday at the conference. Just one answer, please. Don't you think that in security matters there shouldn't be such freezing, that this is something that shouldn't happen, concerning security issues? I only have a question for you about one matter. Well, after all, it is very.
Do you remember such a situation where I said that I do not talk to your television station? But Mr. Marshall, there are many public matters of importance that we must ask about.
And you should be ashamed that you work there? I am not ashamed of anything. I would be more ashamed if I were in the Communist Party, which I was not. Well, I don't envy you for the fact that you have no reflection. wPolsce24, on the other hand, willingly talks to pro-government media, ostentatiously becoming chummy with them, which can be seen, among other places, in the same hallways.
I am very glad that you have filed this notice. It has a precedent-setting character. One cannot allow oneself to be walked all over.
wPolsce24's life path speaks volumes about him. He learned culture and respect for media representatives from the best.
He was also a member of the PZPR. He joined the Polish United Workers' Party at the age of just 23. It was 1983, and Poland was mired in a totalitarian communist regime. A terrible symbol of this was the murder of Paszemek, an 18-year-old boy, who was murdered only because he wrote truly wonderful poems. The Polish United Workers' Party was responsible for terror, repression, and the deaths of shipyard workers in Gdańsk and Szczecin, and miners from Wujek, among others. Immediately after joining the Communist Party, this man went to Russia to be shaped there, to adopt all the ideology, the arrangements linked to special services, and the political ties, in order to represent Russian interests in Poland. That was his function, and that is his function to this very day. He does not want to talk to journalists from wPolsce24. Let's not be surprised, because Speaker wPolsce24, as he said about himself, and this is a quote, is an old commie following scripts. Consequently, he applies the standards that are perfectly familiar to him, the ones in which he could be said to have grown up.
The totalitarian regime did not bother wPolsce24, nor did the Goebbels of martial law, Jerzy Urban, who incited hatred against the Catholic Church and Solidarity, among others. wPolsce24 is bothered by journalists from free media and their specific questions. Just as he once served the PZPR faithfully, today he serves Tusk.
The most important thing was the declaration that Speaker wPolsce24 made right after his election. That is, he will be a faithful soldier for Tusk and will do absolutely nothing.
But we will do something, because the cup has run over.
The longer this lasts, the more emboldened the other side becomes. Piotr Zewski, Wiadomości, wPolsce24.